Hey guys, welcome back to Maxcast Dawn of War Soulstorm Unification mod. This time we continue Cheese Week with a game of Kykuy as the Necrons versus me as the Imperial Fists. This time he actually knows that I'm trying to cheese him, so he has somewhat of a heads up on that, but he doesn't really know what I'm doing. I am doing a, I'm not really sure what they're called, the tier 1 vehicles of Imperial Fists, which you call by creating a beacon with your tech marine. So he knows that something up, so he scouts me directly, but I choose a different path. So, and here I'm building this TFC beacon, which if finished will destroy itself after a short time and spawn the vehicle, which is pretty powerful. For the build itself you get a tech marine, 2 siege marines and another tech marine, build an armory, your siege generator, and yeah, then cap as much as you can, and with the first build tech marine you run to the enemy and build these as close as you can without revealing yourself, because they are really slow as you can see, so you need to be rather close to be be effective with the rush. But yeah, what you also need to be careful is that these drop pods here don't land on your tech marine, because they will kill him. It happened to me in that game. So here we have, here the fun begins. These are tier 1 vehicles with 1000 hit points. They have a minimum firing range, which is their only weakness. They are good against infantry and vehicles and everything. So yeah. He tries his best to hold us off. He's a better player than I am. That's why I asked him to play a cheese game against me, because then you can see how overpowered it is, even if you're a good player. I'm losing this cannon here in the back because I'm not microing really well. And yeah, with the power you get 10 power from your siege generator. You get a heavy bolter turret as well. This heavy bolter turret has 1500 HP. Jeez. He tries to focus my tech marine, but he is faster in building it. I don't know if he dies. I think he dies, but the important part is that he finishes the turret, which he does. Now he dies. It's not as important, because the turret is the one that's really good at infantry. These thunderfire cannons are really good at killing buildings and vehicles and stuff. I need to get another tech marine here to get another thunderfire cannon, TFC. Yeah, and that's alright. He builds a turret, which is okay, but he only now gets his summoning core, so he can only get Necron warriors for now. Necron warriors won't cut it against this pretty awesome turret. Here comes the second tech marine and some siege marines. I'm not sure, I don't think I'm here in time to repair this thing. Yeah, the only weakness, you could say, of this build is that you're really hungry for power, because these beacons cost 35 power and a turret costs 50 power. So, and repairing them also costs power, of course. So you want to fortify your generator as soon as you can without releasing the pressure. So what I do normally, if I tested it against the AI, I built the 3 thunderfire cannons, built 1 turret, and then continue fortifying my siege generator, all the while getting another turret and whatnot. Now we got this strategic point here and can fortify it. What you can do with all your decision is to get the barracks, basically the hand of Dawn, I think. But it's whatever it's called, the barracks basically. I'm losing one tech marine, but that's okay. I have another one right here in the back. And get some siege marines up, just to have some stuff up. Bam, 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 bam. This sounds really nice, this game, I have to say. Here you see I get, now we can see what is it called, Hand of Dawn, right? He kills the turret again, but I'm getting just another one. Have this fortified location here, which now starts to shoot some less gun stuff as well. So that's for that game. You can see why this is powerful, because there are vehicles in tier 1 which are there in, like, I didn't see, like minute 2 or 3, so really good. By themselves they aren't that good against a lot of infantry. That's why you want a heavy bolter turret with it. But as I said, it's a bit powerful, and I will tell you later how I think it can be balanced a bit more. But I have another replay for you where Kykuy now knows what is headed his way and counters it. So I want to show this one to you as well. So see you in the next replay. And here we are in the second replay. My build is exactly the same. The map is different, which is, it's a little bit, how should I say, a longer way to your opponent. And one thing against this rush is that you have pretty good defense line here, so you only can attack from 2 specific angles, whereas in Blood River you have this big arc at the riverside, so that's the difference. Let's see how Kykuy counters it. He attacks fast, so that's always a good idea against some rush builds. Rush builds always good against, how should I say, macro builds that are a little bit greedy at the start, not getting a lot of units. He actually gets the summoning core after his second generator, which is really fast for Necron. Yeah, and now he scouts my attack marine moving in, so he knows the angle of my attack. Yeah, let's see how it works out this time. I'm starting the first beacon a little bit farther away than I probably should. He gets a tower at a pretty good position. A little farther back would probably be better. You can't build a second beacon while the first one is still active, and the Thunderfire cannons are limited to 3. That's something I forgot to tell you. So now I can build the next one. I'm a little slow on that. And start to move in. Effective against buildings, it says, but it's also at infantry and vehicles and aircraft. Not so good against heavy infantry, I noticed. So Necron heavy infantry is kind of good. Now we start looking at Kykuy's point of view. We see he's getting flayed ones. I told you that the almost killed it, or killed it, yes. I told you that these guys have a minimum firing range, which is really bad if you're fighting melee squads. Very sturdy melee squads, that is, in the flayed ones. We'll see how they do damage to these guys in like no time. Look at it. So melee is the way to go. Need them to move actually, because they are slow, but I think they are a bit faster than the flayed ones. And you can't ignore them. I was at some point thinking to ignore them and kill the the generators and stuff, but they're still kind of fast. And now it's only one flayed one, but the second squad is on the way. I'm able to kill them, or did he pull back? He pulled back. 2 models left. Has energy problems, kind of not. Yeah, and this was a mistake on my part to put it on this side, but actually not, because he was calling it on that side, so having more room between you and the enemy melee squads are really good. And Necrons are especially made for countering this, because your melee squad can just pop up in the middle of your Thunderfire cannon line. Another faction that comes to my mind, which would be really good, would be... is he killing it this time? Yes, you see it's 2 hits and then it's destroyed, and I lost 35 energy. Another faction comes to my mind is Tyranids with their Raveners. They also just drop in from nowhere. And here you see the build kind of falling apart, because yes, I'm getting new beacons up. This time is actually finishing, I think. Yes, but all the time I need to keep the pressure up, and I'm not able to, I can show you my energy income, I'm not able to fortify my siege generators. So yeah, I mean, I killed a few of his generators, but he just rebuilds them and has now 2 squads of flayed ones. Is he getting a second? He's getting Necrons because they're free, and then a second or third squad. No, a second one. You see, I killed the flayed ones, but at some point he's overproducing me, because he is getting eco. I mean, I'm capping the whole map, but yeah, I'm busy here. I could have played it better, because you can see I'm floating 800 wreck right now, because I'm so busy microing. I should have built a Hand of Dawn here and pumped out like 2 or 3 squads of Siege Marines to support this push, and then I would have maybe got some breathing time to yeah, another beacon gets focused. I needed to put it way more back, but I want to stay here and repair my stuff, so it's really difficult. I'm nearly so close to summoning core, so he can't get any more flayed ones. This would also be a really nice move, but I wasn't able to. So yeah, 2 things. A, he is a really good player and knows how to counter it. B, I could have played it better, so it's still very powerful. It was like multiple times very close here to get summoning core and everything, but now yeah, the strategy falls apart. It's only the turret here, no Thunderfire stuff on my way, but you can see I'm basically having the whole map here except of his 4 wreck points in his base. If I played it better with more Siege Marines at the front, I maybe could have won this as well. But as it stands now, yeah, he has 3 squads now of flayed ones, which I'm not able to kill, so this game is over. Yeah, the point I'm trying to make here is that if players with equal player strengths meet, this strategy is pretty, I don't want to say unbeatable, because Imperial fists themselves have really good anti-vehicle, but it's very, very strong, too strong to be this effective. You might say now, actually Kykuy told me that the Salamanders also have Thunderfire cannons, but they are very, very different. This is something I'm gonna show you after I get diminished here. So GG's now, and the Necrons win. Oh, this is a nice picture. Flaming guy get pierced by a flayed one. I think this is my picture for the thumbnail. Nice. Okay, so I'm loading the last replay. It's just me playing the AI as versus the AI as Salamanders, and all the while I can tell you what's the difference between this Thunderfire cannon and the Salamander Thunder cannon, and how you could balance the Imperial Fist one. Okay, and here we are, me as the Salamanders against the AI as 1000 tons. I didn't knew that before, so it doesn't matter really. So what's the difference between Salamander Thunderfire cannon and Imperial Fist Thunderfire cannon? A, the Thunderfire cannon is built from the HQ, not from a beacon, which you can build right next to his base. So you need to build it from your HQ and move it slowly all the way to the enemy base. So even though this is a really small map, it takes significantly more time. And another difference you're gonna see once it is there. Second difference between Salamanders and Imperial Fists. Imperial Fists have a really overpowered turret, like in 1500 HP. Salamanders don't have any turrets, so you don't have any turret support for your Thunderfire cannons. So you need to get infantry, which costs quite a lot of wreck to get the barracks basically, and then build the squads and move over. So a little more cost there. Also called Thunderfire cannon. Yes, it looks the same. It's also okay. It's a little different loadout. Infantry, heavy infantry commander, not good against vehicles, aircraft, and buildings. It says. Against all infantry. So it's shooting pattern is quite different. The shooting pattern for the Imperial Fist one is like this. It really looks, it's the exact same model. It's like a Gatling gun, like bam, 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 bam. And this one, you will see once it fires. It shoots 4 times and has a really long reload time, and then shoots again. Really long reload time and again. So its reload time is significantly higher than that of the Imperial Fist one. And here you can see these guys forcing melee as if they knew, which is the best thing they can do. So it's really slow in attacking stuff. It has some kind of AoE. Yes, it has AoE damage, kind of. No. But you see, I have 3 now, but I'm struggling against freaking cultists, yeah? So you see it's significantly weaker. So how could you balance the Imperial Fist one? A, you need these beacons not to be more expensive, but the time they need before destroying and calling in the Thunderfire cannons need to be longer. So the enemy has more time to kill the beacons before the Thunderfire cannon arrives. B, I don't know. This has also less HP, so Imperial Fist one should also get 700 HP. About the firing patterns, I'm not sure, because I really like... Yeah, it's overpowered, I know, but I really like the firing patterns of the Imperial Fist one, because they feel better. So I don't know, decreasing like the turrets of Imperial Fist, I don't know if this is a good idea, but yeah, increasing the time it needs to them to arrive would be, for example, a really good idea. His Thunderfire cannons here would have been easy pickings for Mr. Kykuy. I'm just killing the AI because the AI isn't very smart sometimes, most of the times. I mean, they forced melee combat with the cultists, which was really good. Are they good against buildings? They are okay against buildings. The Thunderfire cannons of Imperial Fists demolish buildings, so this is also the difference. Maybe you can decrease the damage of the Imperial Fist one slightly. I mean, the firing patterns is nice to have a more Gatling feel of it, but you could try to lower the damage a bit. Maybe to get some kind of equally DPS to this one, but they're shooting faster, so I don't know. But yeah, making the beacons stay longer also increases the time you need before getting 3 out of the field, because you can't build a second beacon, Thunderfire Cannon beacon, as long as 1 is on the field. So increasing the time it stays on the field before destroying itself also increases the time you need to get all 3 on the field, which gives the enemy again more time to react. So it's not only about the strength about this vehicle, but also about time. It's all about time in RTS, like timings. If you are fast in the enemy face before he can react, you win basically. So these, I know I'm repeating myself, but the 2 main things would be decreasing health and damage, but also increasing the time the beacon needs to finish his order, you could say. This would be the main thing, how to balance this out a bit. I mean, it's, yeah, you see against the AI most of the strats work. You can see here I'm just staying here with 3 squads of Marines and Thunderfire Cannons and some scouts. This guy has an enormous throwback rate on his attacks. Yeah, but just letting this play out in the back, I'm finishing this video here with the second video of Cheese Week, and yeah, I still have 2 episodes to do for Cheese Week, so expect some more cheesy stuff in the future. Yeah, as always guys, I can just tell you thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!